Okay everyone, welcome back to Long Dark Wintermute episode 3, video number 3. Yes, we are still here with our fella that we found in the community hall, all the coughing survivors around us as well. So we are going to carry on through this dialogue sequence and then we're going to see where this takes us. So that's pretty much how we're going to start this video, exactly where we ended the previous one. So, I've left you hanging long enough, let's carry on with this dialogue sequence then. So, let's start with survivors. Actually no, let's start with where? Where are we?
What is this place?
This is the old community hall in Thompson's Crossing. We gathered people here when the weather started turning bad. 4 days ago? The houses became too cold, and it seemed better to bring everyone under one roof. Then yesterday, the crash survivors started showing up.
Survivors?
So, these people are all survivors of a crash?
Well, most of them, yes. There were maybe half a dozen people in and around the town site when the blizzard first hit. Over the past day or so, the rest have slowly arrived. Most of them from the crash site.
What crashed?
A passenger airliner, best I can tell. Most of the people who arrived were too weak to talk about it. But judging by the thundering sound and the size of the fire on the hills, whatever crashed up there, it must have been something big. Are you sure you don't remember the crash?
Lizard.
How long do you think this weather will last?
You're not from around here, are you? Whoever named this area Pleasant Valley had a pretty good sense of humor. We get some of the harshest weather on all of Great Bear.
But it's worse than usual?
Yes. Another storm blew through about a few weeks ago. The worst I've seen in years. Blocked the roads, in and out. I'm afraid we're stuck here until the road's clear.
Will someone come to check on the town? Clear the roads so you can get out?
I don't think so. Not anymore. We'll have to wait for nature to take its course.
But what will happen to all these people?
Honestly, I'm not sure. We're down to our last food. We can melt snow for water, but that will only get us so far. At this time of year, there's always another blizzard around the corner. Things might be different if the power hadn't gone out. The best thing we can do is try to keep these people warm and fed, and then we'll see what the Lord has in store. You seem disoriented, but you're in much better shape than the others. Maybe you can help us.
I'm a doctor. I can have a look at the survivors and see how to help them.
That sounds like a good place to start. Once you've had a chance to check on them, come back, and we can try to figure out what can be done for them.
Okay, so basically then it looks like the plane crash which happened up on Timberwolf Mountain. The survivors have found their way down here, and we're going to have a look through them now and see if there's anything we can do to help them, and probably need to go and find some medical supplies and things like that. And obviously it's dark, so apologies, I know it's a little bit dark. I am now going to light my lantern again so I can see what we're doing. I didn't want to waste the fuel while we were talking to the fella there. I don't actually know what his name is. In fact, it might actually be in here. Let's have a quick look. People. Yes, people. Father Thomas, there's his name. So yeah, there we go. So a little bit of background. So Father Thomas is his name. Okay, let's go around these survivors then. Okay, so I can't do anything with that one. Oh, Bennett, 81%. So you're actually not in bad shape by the looks of it. No, that's not what I wanted you to do at all.
I'll see if I can help.
Okay. No treatment required. Concussion. Okay, so you're in good shape. Unfortunately, it's put my light out, which is a bit annoying. Franklin, 77.
Let's see what's wrong here.
treatment required. My own hypothermia risk is also healed. Okay, so that's 2. Can't do anything with that one. Winston 76.
I'm gonna check you over.
Apologies, I know that this is a little bit dark, so hopefully you can see what's going on. Hypothermia, no treatment required. Okay, so you're in good shape. Another one over. Oh, we've got another one here that I can't look at. Another one here that I can't look at. Trying not to fall over anybody. Another one here. Another one here. Chloe 73. That's not bad either.
Let me have a look, okay?
Again, no treatment required, so she's not in bad shape either. So who else have we got? Dimitri 37. Okay, you're in worse shape.
This might be serious.
Diabetes. Okay. Needs insulin. Okay, well that's not something that you normally find in the Londark, so that's going to be a specialist item we need to go and find. Type 1 diabetes. Okay, nothing I can do with that right now. I have a feeling I know what my next mission's going to be. Got a trunk here. Nothing in it. By the way, apologies if you can hear hammering and banging in the background. My neighbour is doing a little bit of DIY. Well, I say DIY, he's actually a tradesman, so it's what he does, but he's refitting his house. So if you can hear any hammering and banging, that's what that is. Have I got everybody? Oh, Eric. Eric 56. You're not in great shape either.
I'll see if I can help.
Dehydration. Treatment water. Well, that's easy. I've got plenty of that, so let's give him some water.
Get some rest now. You need
There
it.
we go. So he's treated. Talk to Father Thomas. That's our current objective, so let's drop back in and have a chat to him again then.
I've had a look at the survivors. Most are in fairly good condition given the circumstances.
These were the lucky ones. You'll find the ones who were less fortunate in the basement. May God take mercy on their souls. They died from their injuries, or were found dead. We put them downstairs to keep the bodies cold. And also, well, there are wolves around, you see.
Yes, I've seen them. I think I can find most of what these survivors need. But there is a diabetic in the group. They're gonna need insulin, and soon. Do you know where I might find some?
That's bad news. No, I don't.
This survivor has type 1 diabetes. That means their body can't produce insulin. If they don't get it, they'll eventually go into shock and probably die.
Well, then we need to find some. And soon, before the blizzard becomes too powerful to even risk going outside. I need to remain with the survivors, minister to them. But you can go and look for the medicine they need.
I will. Any suggestions you have would be very useful.
Most of the surrounding houses will be empty, but you may find some of the minor supplies you need to treat the survivors. The diabetic came in from the plane crash a day, maybe 2 days ago. So your best chance to find their insulin will probably be to find their luggage at the crash site.
How will I know which luggage is theirs?
You'll have to search everything you find and hope for the best.
Okay. You keep an eye on everyone, and I'll be back as soon as I can.
Thank you for your help. One more thing.
Yes?
Many of these survivors are in bad shape. From the crash, it's true. But I've seen this sort of thing before. People need hope to survive. And if they can't have hope, they need some closure. People here, many of them weren't traveling alone. They're broken-hearted, worried sick about their loved ones, feeling guilty. Why did they survive when others didn't? You can help them find some closure. But chances are searching the crash site won't be a pleasant experience.
I've seen death before.
Yes, you're a doctor, so you understand the fragility of human life. the fragility of the human spirit is more my domain. For the ones who've lost loved ones, if you can bring them some closure, that will help to start their healing process.
Yes, it's well known that the mind and body are inextricably linked.
If you encounter any artifacts, any information that would help to identify those who did not survive the crash, that information might be a salve to these poor broken souls. Then perhaps they'll have a chance to face tomorrow.
I'll do what I can to find IDs, documents, anything that can help identify the people who didn't make it.
In turn, take this, my child.
Oh, I'm not religious. Please, keep it.
It's not for you. Please, humor me.
I don't understand.
At least until I can minister to those souls myself. Having you carry this rosary while you investigate the crash site, it would bring an old priest some comfort. It will be the closest thing to my being able to pray for them.
I mean, no disrespect, Father, but do you really believe this will help?
Perhaps in the end, faith is all we have.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to Timberwolf Mountain. Awesome. Right, so it looks like we've got a bit of preparation to do. Timberwolf Mountain is a place that I have never survived in survival mode, so this is going to be, I think, a bit of a challenge. Certainly if that is where we are going. But we have a little bit of time to sort ourselves out, I think, before we need to go anywhere. Let's just have a quick look. So we need to locate the downed airliner, and obviously we know from survival mode it's on Timberwolf. I have a feeling it might have moved slightly in Wintermute, we'll find out. But yeah, we need to go and have a look. In fact, if we look on the map, yep, it's right there. That is the pathway, I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, to Timberwolf Mountain. So we are potentially heading up there. You never know, we might actually find what we want within Pleasant Valley and not up Timberwolf. We shall see. But we need to sort of just take a second and work out what we want to do, get ourselves on a nice footing before we can even think about going up there. So let us get through the night first of all, I think. So I'm just going to pop my own bedroll down and just sleep. I'm going to do a 7-hour. Oops, I forgot to drink before I did that. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. That's going to have damaged my condition. Rookie mistake. I really did schoolboy myself there, didn't I? Okay, hopefully we've got enough night left for me to recover that slight mistake. So we know we have a safe, warm place that we can come to, which is this community hall. But we need to find this insulin. And I don't know if we have a real time constraint on us here, whether we really do need to find it quickly. I'm going to pick up my bedroll. Let's have a quick look at Dimitri. No, we can't actually look at him again, so... Well, that was unexpected. It's probably Molly.
So, you're still alive?
So far, yeah. But there are people in town who won't be if I don't get going.
You heading up to the plane crash?
How'd you know that?
You risked your life to come here to help some sick people. You came to help me when I was stuck in the barn. You're a doctor. You're not going to leave a bunch of crash survivors to die in the cold.
I would like to help the crash victims, yes.
Wouldn't get your hopes up. A few days in this weather and with the wolves prowling? Doubt you'll find anyone alive out there.
Let's hope you're wrong.
Yeah, well... I left you a little present.
Look, I'm not sure...
Relax. You have to trust someone, right?
Would you trust someone with a dead body in their basement?
Fair point. But if you want to live, check out the trunk of that blue sedan over by the swing set.
Well, okay. Thanks, I guess.
Watch out for those wolves.
I'm not sure what to make of Molly. I'm still not sure. Because we don't really know. Got a pry bar. See the little. I'm going to pinch the food that's in here. There isn't very much. There's just some soda. Ooh, and a collectible. When I was out checking road conditions for his next delivery, saw some of these tree speaker maniacs lurking near the highway. I wasn't sure what they were doing, but they need to stay vigilant. So that's part 2 of a collectible. So there must be a part 1 somewhere. Oh, find collectibles. Oh, okay, so that's a side mission. Awesome. Okay. I am going to try and do some of these side missions. I raced ahead a little bit in episodes 1 and 2.
Nobody needs this anymore.
So I'm going to try and do some of these side missions. I need to keep an eye on my food as well. Oh, mackerel lens. Awesome. Okay. Oh, we'll leave the filing cabinet. You never find anything in them. There's that door. There is actually another door here. I don't know where that goes. Oh, it's a bathroom. Oh, I can't take the water. That's annoying. Some wool socks, some painkillers, local legends, Sasquatch. Okay. I don't know what on earth that is. Oh, search for the Sasquatch cave near Thompson's Crossings. That's another side mission. I think I might be slightly encumbered because I'm moving a bit slowly. Oh, I'm still okay. Plenty of water. I'm going to eat that mouldy chocolate bar because that's getting quite close to the point where we really don't want to be eating it. Let's go and find this trunk then. I don't know what Molly's left for us. Probably a live wolf ready to leap out and bite our face off. Buy the swing set. Where's this? I can't remember where the swing set is. Although, having said that, things have probably moved. That's the cave.
What?
Oh, hi! Timberwolf morale. Timberwolf packs have morale, indicated by the meter. Timberwolf morale can be broken by shooting or throwing things at them. Passive broken morale will flee, but may return once they recover. Where are they? These are Timberwolves! I've got disorientated. These are different. Can't waste all of my ammunition. This is different. These are not normal wolves. These are indeed timber wolves. I don't have any stones in my inventory. I've nothing to throw at them. Ow! Damn, normally it can't get you. Ow! Ow! I'm gonna die in a second. Let's get inside quick. Blimey. Well, that's not gone well. That's a completely new mechanic that I was not ready for. Okay, I've officially got no afflictions, but I've lost my hat and I've lost my gloves. And my condition's very, very low. So I think what I'm going to have to do, I am going to have to sleep in here for a period just to get some condition back. That is a new mechanic. I was not ready for that at all. I got a bit disorientated. As you can probably tell, we've now gone past the point where the game crashed when I first started to try and play it. Before, if you remember, I mentioned that. Why can't I load my weapon? Or is it that I can't load it when I'm inside? I don't think I can bring my gun out when I'm inside. So I'm going to have to do it when I get out. I need to find some stuff I can throw at wolves then. In that case. Where are they? I've used nearly all of my bloody ammunition. Well, this is a situation. My condition is really quite low. I only have 2 rounds of ammunition left. I haven't got anything I can throw at them either. I haven't got stones or anything. And I have a lot of damaged clothing. I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting... I am in not great situation here. There's not very much I can do. I'm going to drink. I'm going to have to sleep here for a bit and just try and get my condition back up. Temperature is -6, so I can't really do that. I'm in a real pickle here. I can reload my gun, but I've only got 2 shots left now. I've gone from having tons of ammunition to having none. I don't know where these Timberwolves are. Where are they? I've lost them. One down. I've actually brought one down. And I can harvest it as well. Okay. Wowzers. I can harvest the hide and the guts. And then I'm going to get inside the gas station. Not bothered about the meat. Okay, well that didn't go to plan. That is completely new. That is
so cold.
That is a completely new mechanic. I have not come across that before. So this is Timberwolves. They're in packs. And they behave differently to regular wolves.
Starving.
Okay, I'm going to leave all of this here. Let's break out my torch. And let's do a little bit of hunting round inside. Oh, dead dude. My condition has dropped into the red. Which is a bit of a bad show. I need to bed down here. Let's just eat some food, whatever we've got. Sleep for 4 hours. That should build my condition back up. Phew, that really didn't go to plan. Okay, so we've got Timberwolves. They're a different type of wolf by the looks of it. They behave in a different way. We're now in the middle of the night. They behave in a different way. I also forgot to put the blinking lantern out, so I've used all the lantern fuel. I'm in a bit of a mess here.
Starving.
Not gonna lie. Okay, we need food. Let's just eat a little bit more food. And I will drink as well some water. I'm going to see what Molly's left me, and then I think I'm going to see if I can hang around for a bit and just get myself on a good survival footing before I try going anywhere else. This has all kind of gone a little bit awry. So we need to watch out for these wolf packs, and we need to have a way of fighting them because I've used all my ammunition. Okay, it's now the middle of the night. I have a feeling that I'm waking up fully rested here, you know. You used to be able to just sleep. You used to be able to just sleep through and it wasn't a problem, but I think I am waking up fully rested. Or maybe not. Okay, let's just see if we can get through to the following morning, and then hopefully we can take it from there. So if I... that's all the food I've got. So maybe I do need to go and harvest that wolf. Let's see if I can find my trusty bedroll, and let's see if we can do a good 7 hours, get ourselves through to the following morning. So this will hopefully mean that our condition will be back to a reasonable level, and I can properly loot the rest of this, and then we'll go and see what Molly had. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's pick up our bedroll. It's -2 in here, so I'm going to have to work pretty quickly, and I don't have a light either because I have accidentally used all of my...
Soon.
I've inadvertently used all of my lantern fuel, so a little dark. We've got the energy drink, we've got some peaches, some herbal tea, some more newsprint. Pitch black. I am gonna miss things, absolutely no doubt about that. There's some water here. Tin of coffee. See what we've got in first aid. Another bandage. Got a bit of food. Herbal tea. And I think that's it. Oh, we can leave the store through the side door. Okay, let's go and see if we can find this thing that Molly's left for us then in the trunk of the car by the swing set, which is the other way. It's the other side of the community hall. I no longer have any ammunition in my revolver. I do have a dead wolf. But I no longer have any ammunition. So I'm hoping I'll get away with being able to do this without... I mean, there is a big farmstead town here to explore that wasn't here previously. The map indicated it was this way somewhere. Oh, is that a swing set? No.
All I can think about is food.
I'll just try this map again. I'm heading the right way. Oh, there's some swings. Oh, we got the church. Okay, it's got to be this. Don't know what she's left us.
Some more help from Molly.
A marine flare.
Let's hope these work.
Oh, a few of them. So marine flares can be effective against timber wolves. That's good to know. Frozen boat and a little jetty down here. This is all very new. It's never really in Pleasant Valley before. I shall look forward to seeing... Oh! I knew it was worth coming down here.
Yeah, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, we're overweight now. Okay, so we need to get ourselves on a good survival footing before we think about going anywhere else. So I'm going to pop into some of these buildings and just see if we can just get ourselves settled a bit. We're a little bit unsettled at the moment after the Timberwolf chaos. Church seems like a good starting point. Father Thomas is down in the community centre, so let's see if he's left anything in the church for us. Or at least it gets us out of the cold for a moment. We've got some things around. There's only literally... Ooh, I'll have that. Cotton scarf. We've got some granola bar cloth. Another water bottle. Pleasant Valley History Part 1. I'll let you pause and read that if you so wish. That's another collectible. With matches, some gloves. It was probably worth, and we've got water bottle here. So I did see. I'd be thinking that I'd missed it. See, then we've got... Okay, well that's pretty much it for the church, but at least it's a warm location for us. That we can just be in for a moment. It's actually below freezing though, so it's not that warm. I've got a note. Church flyer. A request for any information on the missing church artifact.
Missing.
Search the church for more information about the theft. Okay. So something's been stolen. More information then about this artifact. Diocese report. We understand all of us to hear about the recent theft. I've spoken with the constable here. His initial phone call inquiry suggests something to do with an old homestead near a place called Skeeter's Ridge. Do you know it? Has he not been in contact? He promised we would look into it further, but it would mean travel to Great Bear. Well, you know, that means 3 days. Do you keep in touch? So it looks like Skeeter's Ridge is on our hit list of places to go. Skeeter's Ridge is somewhere we do know, because that's where you start if you're fighting the bear in one of the challenges. But right now I think we're going to wrap it up for this video. So I'm going to take stock at the start of the next video where we are, what we've got to do, where we need to go, and get ourselves on a nice steady survival footing before we head off trying to find this plane crash site. But thank you so much for joining me as always for Wintermute episode 3. I'm sort of rattled through a little bit. It's kind of caught me by surprise with the Timberwolves. I'm a little bit I just need to settle down and work out where we are, get ourselves on a nice steady footing before we carry on. But we'll start that in the next video. Thank you for joining me. Please remember, hit the like and subscribe buttons, and remember to pop any comments in the comments section below. I am the Photogamer. Until next time, I'll see you again very, very soon.